We'd like to welcome you here inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. Today's game is a Class 2A West matchup between the visiting Wind River Cougars and the hosting Thermopolis Bobcats. Junior varsity girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network is brought to you by Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field consulting professional since 2013. Let's take a look at our ones to watch before we get started for this game here for the Bobcats. I think we're gonna keep my eye today on Sadie Martinez, Ann Allen, and Paige Jones. Last time we covered JV girls basketball against Shoshone, she had a really fantastic game against the Lady Blue. I expect her to have a great game here as well. Also, Paige Jones and Ann Allen, they get varsity minutes. They're always going to be ones to watch for these JV games. Also want to keep my eye on Sadie Martinez. She also had a pretty good game against the Wranglers last week as well. For the Wind River Cougars, I want to watch out for Mila Warren, Madison Arnich, and Natea Burnett. A couple of those names are pretty familiar to me. I think they played varsity minutes in the Bighorn Basin Classic back in January. Well, as we get set to go for the second to last JV contest of the season, last week of the regular season, regionals are in Riverton next week, followed by, hope fingers crossed, state in Casper. And this might be the first Lady Bobcat team in a long time to actually make a good charge to state. And this could be a really interesting finish to the season. They're coming off of a win against Shoshone and also, I think, a win against I'm trying to remember. They played last week as well, a win against Grable, I think. They're currently sitting at 11-9 last time I checked the YO Prep standings. Wind River's varsity girls team coming in at 12-9. They just beat a JV team on Tuesday, I believe. With that being said, what are they doing? So we know Charlie Slagle is going to be taking the tip here for the Bobcats. So what in the name of all things holy is going on here? So sorry about that, fans. We don't know what's going on. But once we do have an idea of what's going on, we'll be right back. You're watching JV girls basketball, I hope, on TBSN. Well, that is pretty odd. We're going to have to actually talk to Brandon Derrimidi about what the heck happened, see if we can't get any information regarding that. But that was extremely odd. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've been calling these games for 6 years, never seen a delayed tip-off like that. But we are getting ready to go here. JV girls, as Charlie Slagle and Atavia Smith will be tipping us away. We're underway from Hot Springs County High School, the second to last JV game of the year for Class 2A anyway. Shot is up for three. It's up no good. Rebounded by Ataya Smith. And taken right on back. Allen with it down the near side. That's going to be taken back by Paige Jones. Morgan Jones, I believe this is, with it. She'll drive inside. Takes the shot and the royal flush. Something got stuck there. It's going to spit back out to Wind River. We got the stiffness solved on our tripod. I think we had a crank that was a little too tight during our middle school and rec coverage. We figured it out. There's a lot of bells and whistles on this tripod to make things looser or tighter, a lot more than our other tripod. It's also in different places, so But anyway, that's a traveling violation here on Wind River. They'll skip past it over to their number 4 for the Bobcats. I think that's Logan Farrell. And a traveling violation there. So making things a little bit more even. Wind River gets a travel, and it's now do the Bobcats. This is going to be the second time we've seen Wind River here in Thermopolis. I was kind of disappointed that they were not going to Pavilion for that game. Although considering the recent winter storm, I'm kind of glad they didn't. But a 10-second violation on the Cougars. A great suffocating defense there by the Bobcats. They've been doing that quite a bit here in these JV contests. They've been able to successfully hold them back. Paige Jones with it on the Bobcat head. She'll stop. In motion, passes it right side to Ann Allen. Now back up to Jones. She'll pass left side to Farrell. Now up right side here to Jones. She'll drive inside, kicks it back out. She'll let the cannon fly. It's up and it is no good. Paige Jones on the rebound. It's up and blocked. Picked up though by Logan Farrell, and that one's not going to be let off so easily as the Zebras will call the foul on that one. 6:40 to go here in the first quarter. Foul was charged to number 34 for Wind River. That was Natea Burnett, the freshman. If I remember correctly from the tournament, from the Bighorn Basin tournament, I think we should see Natea in the varsity lineup tonight. Second shot on its way. It's up and it's in. So Bobcats strike first here in Thermopolis. Getting this one up to the corner now. They'll pass right side here. Number 10, Atavia Smith with it. She'll move right side. Smith retreats back up to the behind the volleyball line. She'll pass left side. Number 0 with it. She'll drive inside. By the way, purple numbering on black jerseys. I said this during the tournament. Not exactly a great design choice for whoever made these Wind River Lady Cougar uniforms. I mean, I know Wind River is purple and black, but you know, you could still keep the black jersey. Just have like a, if you really want purple, I think just probably put like a white lettering and purple outline. But hey, I'm not paid to design uniforms. Out of bounds up near the scorer's table. I was ranting about uniforms. I do like Wind River's uniforms. It's just the numbers. Keep the pattern, keep the color, keep the collar design, but just change the number color. They'll pass it up near side, going on the baseline drive. Shot is up on the right side, up and in. Number 10, Atavia Smith. To be fair, I didn't have enough room to include Atavia on the ones to watch. I thought she was doing really well in warm-ups. That's how I kind of get my idea, like going through their form in the warm-up, seeing who's more likely to make an impact. And I know that's not exactly the most reliable format, but checking into the game, number 31, Mila Warren, one of our ones to watch. She's a freshman checking into the game here. By the way, a pretty short roster here for Wind River. Shot is up and 3! Charlie Slagle! By my count, I think there's like, I have to say 12 people on the entire Wind River roster. How are these guys 2A? And that is going to be a traveling violation on the Cougars, and that's going to give it on back to the Bobcats. Gives up now Logan Farrell with it near side, being pounded there by Quill Nelson. Here they go down the far side. Passes it left. They'll float it up to Charlie Slagle, tipped and stolen away, and uses Slagle as a pick there. And that is actually going to go back up to the Cougars. I think Elena Murray was the one who set the pick there, or used Slagle as a pick. Here comes Logan Farrell with it. And here comes Morgan Jones up the right side, up and in, off the steal, leading to the score. Wind River really struggling here in this contest. They'll pick this. Oh, no, they won't pick it up. It's stolen away. Farrell down the left side, transitioning middle. Shots up and it's in. And that will cause a Cougar timeout, and we will be right back. Wind River, I think, using a full timeout. We'll be right back from inside of Hot Springs County High School. Like talking back here inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. Wind River using their first time out. Bobcats up 9-2 here at home. Second to last JV game of the season. Last one will be tomorrow, unless there's a hidden JV tournament that I'm not aware of. Far side. Here comes Wind River transitioning here. Speaking of tournament, we will be at regionals. It took a little bit of convincing, but we will be at regionals in Riverton as well as state. I don't feel right saying this if the Bobcats make state, which the boys might. The girls have it. I said earlier, the girls actually, I think, have, for the first time in years, I think have a pretty good chance to go to state. And maybe, I don't think really compete for winning the state title, but they could definitely make a splash in the tournament. Shot is up on the left side, up and in for Ann Allen. Well, tell you one thing. If Allen moves up to varsity full-time next year, I think the Lady Bobcats will be in good hands. You also got Charlie Slagle down there, Morgan Jones and Paige Jones, Logan Farrell also. This entire JV squad, super talented. You know, it's obviously we're going to miss Austin Slagle and Hannah Hill. It's going to be hard replacing them, but you know, I think the Lady Cats will be in good hands for years to come. Just you got to treat the incoming freshmen right too, though. Keep in mind, because you also got some really good players coming up in the freshman ranks. Shot is up on the left side. It's up and no good. Rebound by Charlie Slagle, or Morgan Jones, actually. I apologize. Yeah, you got Mackenzie Buckner, Jaden Bourne coming up. I think Decay Elder probably could make a splash too. Who knows? Trying to think who else. There's somebody I'm forgetting. I know I am. Lillian Estenson, I believe, also could probably make a good splash too. I might be a little biased, but, you know, I think those ladies could probably – I think the entire 8th grade team that won the title this past fall could probably make a big splash here. The coaches got to treat them right, and they got to develop them properly, though. So there was a certain class that was also really good and won the 8th grade title and didn't get much result out of it. Shot is up, and it's no good. Farrell now up to Jones. Swings the ball, gets up to the right wing. Shot on its way for Farrell. It's up and it's off the rim. No good. Rebounded here, number 0, trying to chase it out. She is listed as just Emery on my roster, so we'll probably just call him number 0, or call her. I am so sorry. I'll call her number 0. Give me a break. I'm used to calling JV boys from the high school. So, speaking of JV, we'll be live tomorrow from Hot Springs County High School. It'll be a bit of a later game because it'll be Friday afternoon. But we'll be covering both JV boys and JV girls tomorrow. They'll be both playing at the high school. We're calling the JV girls because they're obviously here at the high school. JV boys are up at Thermopolis Middle School. This one taken away down the right side. Shots up and a foul. And Allen drawing the blocking foul there. Do believe they whistled that one on number 21, Elena Murray, the freshman. That'll be her first personal foul. 4th team foul for Wind River. By the way, if you're tuning in, sound off in the comments. Where are you watching from? You coming in from Thermopolis, from Pavilion, from... I can't say that on air, but my grandma has a certain term for a place that's out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe you're watching from a little shack in the middle of the Nevada desert. Who knows? Shot is up and it's no good. Rebound there by Ann Allen. Or not Ann Allen, I'm sorry. What did I say there? I think it was a number 2 for Wind River that threw me off. By the way, these jerseys actually do look incredibly similar to the Bobcats road jerseys. So I will call them the Bobcats eventually. It's not a matter of if, but when. They have a very similar color scheme to the Lady Cats road jerseys. If you've paid any attention to those this season. There goes Paige Jones on the ball hawk there, and that will go out of bounds up on the far side near the bleachers. This is the only JV game we're covering today. Like I said, the boys are up at Thermopolis Middle School at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. The varsity girls it's like that one Katy Perry song. It's a woman's world, and we're just living in it. It's going to be back-to-back girls games. We got JV girls right now, and then varsity girls coming up after this. So pretty female-dominated today on our broadcast schedule. Up on the right side, it's up no good. That one's up no good. and rebounded there by Paige Jones. Both shots were taken, I believe, by Atavia Smith down there. And that one is up and in for the Bobcats. I'm sorry, I didn't catch the number of who got that basket. I'm doing a better job, though, but I'm still missing them every now and again. Back turned here. She'll retreat back up to the right wing. Number 21, Elena Murray. She'll get people moving in motion here. Holds it over her head. She'll move right side. And that is going to be a double dribble on the Cougars. Almost said the Bobcat. Again, same exact color scheme. Maybe pattern designs are a little different, but they are extremely similar to the Thermopolis Bobcats road jerseys this season. The only difference is the Bobcats have like a cosmic pattern on their jerseys. So Paige Jones with it on the far side. Here comes Logan Farrell with it. Driving right side, floats up underneath there. This is Hannah Ward into the game now. Driving inside, Amira Dukes. It's up and it's no good. Amira had a pretty good game against Shoshone last week. And here they go down the right side. Jump stop on its way. It's up, no good. Rebounded or shot taken by Quill Nelson. Here comes Nelson with it on the far side off the offensive rebound by the Lady Cougars. Picks up the dribble here. She'll get it up far side now. Number 0 with it. The sophomore. She is listed as a sophomore, but again, we only have Emery. I don't know if that's a first name, a last name, a middle name, a nickname. I don't know what, but we'll probably see her on. I have a feeling we'll probably see her on the program when that gets here. So we're going off of the roster that the athletic director, he printed it out, but looks like a Wind River timeout as it's 13-2. The Lady Bobcats dominating here in the penultimate JV contest of the season. We'll be right back from inside of Hot Springs County High School in just a moment. Sorry, I turned my microphone a little bit off a little bit sooner than I wanted to. We'd like to welcome you back here inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. And this is JV girls basketball. We just put like a little poll in the live stream chat. I want to know where you're watching from, whether you're supporting your Cougars or your Bobcats or you're just an onlooker. I know we have a lot of people that tuned in from the Wind River Reservation last time Wind River was in town. We had a lot of people from Ethity, Fort Washakie, and Pavilion all tune in, support both the Chiefs and the Cougars. Shot is up and it's in. Ooh, 15-2. We're sorry about the score there. I think so. I'm just going to tell you how my setup is. Ruin the magic for you. If I press the control key, the left control key controls the home score, the right control key controls the away score on the score bug that you see on the bottom of your screen. So whenever I press control, it's going to go up no matter what. It doesn't matter if my laptop is focused on the program that runs the scoreboard or not. So I think I pressed control at some point during the intermission there, and it kind of mess up the score. So if the score ever goes up without explanation during the intermission, just know that it's probably me being an idiot and pressing the control key. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter of action up the far side. Number 21 there for Wind River. She'll give it up to number 0. Elena Murray can't get that one to connect. 15-2 here. It's a really messed up softball score here in Thermopolis. Passing right side, he floats up underneath. Duke's taking the shot. It's up and it's in. Got it to go on the turnaround hook. 17-2 here for the Bobcats, and things are just now heating up as here comes Paige Jones. Last second, it's up and it's in. Can you technically call that a buzzer beater? We'll be right back from inside of Hot Springs County High School. 19-2, you are watching JV girls basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Wind River Cougars and the Thermopolis Bobcats, the final inter-quadrant matchup left in the season. We'll be right back. We'd like to welcome you back here inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. The Thermopolis Lady Bobcats and the Wind River Lady Cougars on Two Basin Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, your local elite oil field drilling consulting professional since 2013, obviously based out of Kirby. About as local as you can get, based right here in Hot Springs County. I don't know much about oil drilling, nor do I really care, but Kirby Consulting, your oil field consulting professionals. So Wind River, I just noticed this little nugget. They burned through two timeouts in that first quarter, so that's a little concerning there. They're going to have only 3 left here. You only get 5. You get 3. I've said this multiple times. You get 3 30-second, I think, and 2 60-second timeouts. So yeah, it's a little concerning for sure. This one's taken away down the left side. Here comes, I think this is. Oh, shoot, it's up and no good. I'm trying to get her number. I'm sorry. I think that was number 20, Miriam Johnson. Normally plays for the freshman team. Getting some minutes here in the JV game. That's up in a whistle. Bobcats will get this one back. And Allen with it. She'll give it up near side. Right side. Now back up to, Morgan Jones. Jump stop, holds it over her head. She'll flip left side to Ann Allen. Now here comes Miriam Johnson, and a traveling violation as she gets a little bit of a bunny hop there. 7:14 to go here in the second quarter. Bobcats and the Cougars. Once again, coming up after this game, we'll have varsity girls basketball. Boys are up at the middle school, so we're going to skip straight on over to varsity right after this. Won't have to even go anywhere. Here they go, moving right side. Number 0 with it. She'll hold over her head. It's tipped away by Miriam Johnson. Again, Miriam, normally a freshman regular. In fact, she's not even listed on our JV roster. She's listed on the freshman portion of the roster. We got a super fancy roster here that has an all-in-one. We got varsity, JV, and freshman all-in-one on this little sheet of paper that I got. And she is not listed on the column that says JV. She's listed on the freshman column. Thankfully, the uniforms are the exact same for all levels, but this one's up and it falls way short, taken back by Morgan Jones, and this one taken right on back by number 1 here for Wind River. Shot is up and it's a foul, and that will send Quill Nelson, the freshman, to the line to shoot 2. 6:21 to go in the second quarter of this JV girls contest. By the way, both the boys and girls varsity teams coming in ranked here in Class 2A competition. The Lady Bobcats are still ranked number 4 heading into the final week of the 2A season. That being said, 3A and 4A have another week. Lucky son of a guns. I miss being in 3A. Shot is up and it's in. Although I do have to say this, ever since they moved down to 2A, things have been kind of smooth sailing for the Bobcats. And, maybe this is what they needed, I guess. Left side here, they're going to get it up to the corner. And Allen skip pass over to Morgan Jones. Shot on its way for Sky Griffin. It's up no good. And Allen gets it up now to Miriam Johnson. It's up and it's in. 21-4 as the Bobcats will enter the 20s here for this one. 6 minutes to go here in the game, here in the second. And I think Wind River wanted another timeout, so we'll take a quick break. They got 2 left. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. Well, halftime about ready to approach, and Wind River is going to need to make some serious adjustments here in the locker room, as this has not been going well for them. This is their second trip to Thermopolis, and we know the varsity teams lost to the Bobcats here in Thermopolis during that Bighorn Basin Classic, and I think they did they? Yep, I think. Shot is up and it's no good. Out of bounds, and this one's going back to Wind River. And Bobcats, I think the biggest secret today, I don't think they forced too many turnovers today. It's not Wind River getting turnovers, but they're not able to finish their shots today. That's kind of been the biggest issue for the black and purple, is just I don't know. Something's not gone right. That is taken away here. But actually, now that I think about it, yeah, that's been turnovers as well. I guess I might be a little bit stupid. Or maybe I have dementia. Who knows? Shot is up for Ann Allen. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded here. And Griffin pokes it away up into the baseline. She'll get the steal. Ann Allen, shots up no good. Rebounded there. Miriam Johnson up and in for her 4th points of the game. Man, the Bobcats firing on all cylinders here, and some of these players, they're going to be playing in the varsity game tonight. They're going to be coming in red hot. I fully expect to see Ann Allen and Paige Jones on the floor, maybe even Morgan Jones. Morgan Jones too. But when they do come into the game, I think they will get some playing time in that varsity game, and when they do, they're going to be coming in. They're going to be playing red hot. They're going to be. It's going to be pretty hard to stop them, and you know what? It's going to be even worse when they when they start getting up into the varsity levels as like a sophomore or junior, because it's like, it's really clear to see the JV girls team is a really talented team, and it seems like girls basketball is on the up and up here in Thermopolis. We just saw the middle school girls win the conference title, and not only that, they went undefeated. Kind of reminds me of I don't know, I can't remember if it was 03 or 04, but I think there was a Bobcat team that went undefeated and won the state title, which, 24-0, that's extremely hard to do. But, basketball, we just saw Lovell end their undefeated season against Thermopolis. So, it's super hard to go undefeated in basketball, and if you can do that, you have a special group of kids. That's why I'm telling the varsity coaches here, take good care of those girls when they move up, because you're going to have them on the JV team next year, and they better be winning games. That's going to be up on the baseline here, and that'll be out of bounds and back to the Cougars. 4:03 to go in the half. Halfway through the second quarter of this JV girls game. Bounce pass, back up. They're going to toss this up, and it's taken away. Here they go. Ella Slover, I believe this is. She'll give it up left side now to Spang. That's not Spang. What am I talking about? Who is that? Shot is up, and it's no good, and a big fall there. Shot is up, and it's no good. They'll get this one back up to, Miriam Johnson. It's up, and it's in. Yeah, I can't see who that is, actually. Near side, this one's tipped and out of bounds there. So that is number 11. I have no clue who that is. Yeah, she's not listed on the roster. Here comes Wind River with it. Left side into the paint. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded here by Ella Slover, and almost taken back away there by number 0 for Wind River. And Allen with it down on the Bobcat head. She'll give the pass up to the left side. Shot is up for Paige Jones, up and no good there. Taken away by I think that's number 1 here for Wind River. I'm trying to get her name. That is Natalie Walker. She'll give it out to the corner now. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Number 12 on the rebound, on the shot there. She is not listed on the roster, and that is up, and that is going to be a timeout. So we will take a quick break, and we'll be right back here. Wind River Cougars and the Thermopolis Bobcats. I think they said timeout white, so that is a Bobcat timeout. We'll be right back. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Hot Springs County High School, home of the Bobcats. They'll move left side, number 11 with it. She'll give it up left side. This one's taken away. 21 down the right side. Shot is up, and it's no good. Missed there by Elena Murray. This one will come back to the Bobcats. Here comes Paige Jones with it up past the Bobcat head. She'll move left side. Moving right now, Sky Griffin. 11 with it now, far side up to Paige Jones. Jones now up to 11, now left side to Sky Griffin. She'll get the skip pass up to Paige Jones, now dips it up inside to Ella Slover, and a lot of contact there. It's taken away. Trying to get her number there, but she'll pivot up to the right side. Shot is up, and I think that is Quill Nelson that took the foul there. Sorry about our score bug. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Third team for Thermopolis. And Paige Jones on her second personal. They'll move left side here. Here comes Quill Nelson. She'll move inside. Bounce pass back up to the three-point line. Holds it over her head. This is Atavia Smith. Now shot back up to Quill Nelson. It's up no good. Tried to test the cannon from 3. Couldn't get it to go. Down left side, Jones. Shot is up and a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot. First team foul for Wind River in the second quarter. They went almost 7 minutes without getting themselves a foul. But the foul will, good Lord. Quill Nelson for her first personal for the first team foul. That is 1-1-1 on that scoreboard. Shot is up and it's in. Paige Jones. Oh, there's also 1 minute and 41 seconds to go. Wouldn't it be crazy if there was like 1:11 to go? Shot is up and no good. Offensive rebound there by number 20 is in vain as Miriam Johnson tried to give it off there. It's taken away. Taken back here by, Sky Griffin. That's going to be a hold here on one of those players. It looks like this will go back to the Bobcats. So it looks like a holding call here on Wind River. So that's going to be their second personal. Only one off from the Bobcats foul count here. Number 0 getting her first personal. Again, she is on our roster, but she's only listed as just Emery. So we don't know if it would be awesome if we knew if that was a last name, a first name. I don't know. But we're not going to just say Emery without knowing if it's a last name or a first. So that's going to be back here up to the far side. So it looks like McKenna Bombingen calling the foul there. Near side, that is going to be Elena Murray getting this one in from the scorer's table. They'll give this one back. Here we go. Moving down the right, passes left side, tosses it up. Down the baseline, dips it inside number 10. It's up in a foul. Two shots coming up here for Atavia Smith. Atavia Smith going to the line to shoot 2 here. And by the way, Wind River earned themselves a bonus here. They're going to be taking 2 shots here on every foul for the rest of the half, which is all but 59 seconds. Shot is up for Smith. It's up and it's no good. Rebounding here by Miriam Johnson. 53 seconds to go here in the second quarter of action. Near side, here comes Sky Griffin, now up to, I can't see who that was, Morgan Jones. Ball is loose, picked up by Paige Jones. She'll move left side, now gives it up to Morgan. Now left side to Sky Griffin. Shot is up, almost got the 3 to go there, but it's off the side of the basket. Ball is loose, so pick it up. It's chaos there in the paint. Finally picked up by Wind River. And it's going to be off to the races there, but they'll stop the fast break. 23 seconds to go. Lets it fly 3. What a shot there for Wind River to get into 7 there. 15 seconds to go. Wind River still not out of single digits yet, by the way. Bobcats still keeping the paw on the throat here in this cat fight. Shot is up 3. I believe it was Paige Jones for that one. And won't take the last second shot, and it is not a football, I guess it could be a football score. Pretty ironic considering Wind River has been building a pretty solid football program lately, but that is a story for September. We'll be right back here. Oh, okay. So Brandon Daramidi coming over the intercom here. So that is not halftime. That is the game. So okay, nobody told me that, so apologize for that. The website didn't say half game, so yeah, I guess we're gonna have an hour's rest until or not an hour's rest, but we're going to have a half an hour's rest between now and the next game. So we'll be back in 23 minutes for the start of the varsity girls. Sorry about that. I had absolutely no idea it was going to be a half game. So with that being said, we are going to step aside. We'll be back in 20 minutes or so for the start of the varsity girls contest. That being said, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. Final score of this one, Thermopolis Bobcats 29, the Wind River Cougars 7.